This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and what you're looking at in the background is footage of me live streaming some mediocre gameplay that I have of me playing Destiny. But when it comes to live streaming, one tip: not necessarily about how skilled you are at a game, it's how entertaining you are as a streamer. Long as you're able to engage chat and keep them interested and invested in the conversation and into what they're watching, you're fine. You know, you don't have to be good. A lot of people like to see people mess up. Your reactions could be priceless. I know me, I'm kind of a bit of a rage gamer, so that seems to entertain people. But it's all in good fun, and as long as you have the attention of your viewers and you guys are engaging in positive dialogue, that's one of the most important things about streaming. But we're going to talk about something else that's important when it comes to streaming, and that's how to do a 24-hour live stream. I've been promising to do this video, and I've been trying to get it done. I'm finally getting it done. Sorry for the delay, people. Also, really quick before I get into this, apologies for not streaming as much as I want to, but I've been trying to make sure to catch up on some things, take care of some personal stuff, because next weekend, November 7th, I'm all about the stream. It's all about Extra Life in the 24-hour charity stream. So I'm trying to take as much time as I can to take care of priorities. When I can stream, I will definitely be streaming, but just know that I'm not totally abandoning streaming. It's just that I'm just trying to get everything as much done as possible and secure my personal life so I can be totally focused on raising money for the Children's Miracle Network. So how do you do a 24-hour stream? Simple answer is just get on stream for 24 hours. The more complex, detailed, and realist answer is there's a lot of things that you need to be aware of and be prepared for when you're doing a 24-hour stream. Remember, you're going to be locked in on your, if you have a webcam, then you're going to be everybody's going to get to see you from when you're first awake to your last moments of fatigue, all of that. If you don't use a webcam, they're going to hear it in your voice. You're engaging in gaming and conversing with people for a full day, and it can be very tiring. It can wear on you. One of the things you need to do is, if you're going to do it, I highly suggest that you take the day before and get as much rest as possible. If you do stream daily, don't stream that day before. Take a day off. Use that time to take care of your priorities that you have and to get rest. You want to make sure to clear your schedule so that once you engage in this, there's no distractions and you are coming in there fresh, energetic, and ready to go. You don't want to go partying the night before. I mean, granted, some of you younger kids can do that. Me, myself, being older, can't do that no more. I can't go out and then come back and then 24 hours stay up and then be fine. Nah, that's not happening. But even if you are able, I still suggest that you chill out, relax, rest your body, because your body's going to be going through some things. See, this is the thing. Long streams, people don't realize that there can be health issues with long streams. One of the things is that I've realized is your legs. You cut the circulation of your legs off sitting in that seated position for a while. You slow it down, you can possibly get blood clots. So what you want to do more than anything, take breaks. Make sure that you maintain to take breaks. Get up, walk around, give yourself 5-10 minutes in between, because remember, you're doing 24 hours. You getting up for 10 minutes, it's not like you have to cut the stream off. There are templates for be right back screens. You can just simply throw up a text screen that says I'll be right back. Whatever you need to do to give yourself a moment. Even if you don't want to do that, hell, just turn your webcam off from your stream and just walk around. Get yourself moving, so you don't get weighed down. Because besides the whole blood clot issue, sitting for long periods of time, believe it or not, is very, very tiring. It could cause you to get very relaxed. You're in a sedative position, and when you sit around for a long time, have you ever noticed, like, if you're sitting around for a while, not really doing much moving, you do get tired at times. You sleep starts to set in and all that. Sleepiness, I meant to say, sorry. But yeah, that can be. So you want to stretch, you want to get yourself moving, keep yourself alert, because sitting there for hours and hours, especially playing games, staring at a screen, at two screens for some of us, because some of us are looking at, like me, I'm looking at my TV and looking back at the monitor to keep up with chat. You wear yourself out and you'll get tired really quickly. So the breaks are key, people. Take those breaks. Do not dismiss breaks. Liquids. You do need to drink water. That's the optimal thing, is drinking water. Keep your body going, keep your body hydrated. Again, don't overdo it, because you can make yourself sluggish by drinking too much at one time. At the same time, you don't want to exasperate yourself. I mean, like, sitting here now, I'm sitting here doing this video, I'm at 6 minutes. Imagine keeping a constant conversation up for an hour, for 2 hours, things like that. You're going to need to drink something. You want to keep your voice fresh, you want to keep your body fresh. Drink some water, people. Drink a lot of water. Keep yourself hydrated, but pace it. Make sure to pace it. Don't just chug it down, because we know how it is when we chug down liquids. You get kind of weighted and it sloshes around and it bogs you down. Just pace yourself with the hydration. And again, make sure it's water. I'm not saying don't drink other things, but at the same time, you don't want to bog yourself down with too much sugar, too many sweets, things and stuff like that, because one of the worst things that happens when you do that is you crash hard once that sugar high leaves, and that draws you even further down into the depths of fatigue, because your body's already starting to feel, especially when you get to the midpoint, your body's already starting to feel, now is the time where I probably should be getting myself situated to probably go to bed. Whatever time you go to bed at, it's going to hit you. Believe me not, it's going to hit you. So you don't want to be drinking a lot of sweets around that time, because when that wears off, what's going to happen is natural fatigue plus the loss of that unnatural high, that unnatural burst of energy, is just going to slam the hell out of you. That happened to me. I was drinking Red Bull and I was drinking like Mountain Dew Code Red, and I was doing fine until I reached that threshold of when I normally go to bed on a Saturday night, and then all of a sudden it's just like wham, and I was like, oh shit, and I was loopy for a minute, and I regret doing that. It's okay if you want to use one of those things now and then, but spread it out. Don't rely on energy drinks and other things to keep you stimulated, because again, once you get to the crash, it's just not going to be good. Those are the major things that I would say that you need to do during the stream. As far as eating, make sure to schedule meals. If you have someone around that can be around to get you stuff and bring you stuff, then you're like 10 steps ahead of everybody else. It's always good to have somebody there who can provide you with food here and there, or drinks if you need be. But if you're on your own, this is where those breaks come in. Take a moment, put together a sandwich or something, but don't eat heavy. Again, fatigue. This is it's going to be the recurring theme throughout this whole thing. Avoiding things that add to your fatigue. Eating heavy meals, do that. I spread it out like a pizza between that whole time. So I was okay in that department. I was able to pace myself there. But had I decided, oh, I'm gonna eat 4 slices now and then 4 or 5 hours later, I'm gonna eat 4 slices, then I probably would have been like, oh my god, I just want to take a nap. Itis is setting in. Don't do that to yourself. Snack light, not heavy. And again, try to avoid things that like will give you unnatural stimulant like sugar and things like that. You want to try to make a more healthier choice if you can. You know, some sweets are okay, but not too much. Stuff like peanuts, popcorn, I would say would be pretty good. Like again, sandwiches, things like that. You don't want to be heavy. You don't want to bog yourself down. You just want to kind of, you know, make sure your body has, you know, food for fuel and energy, but don't necessarily gorge yourself or anything, because you're going to really end up in a fucked up state, and you don't want to end up in a fucked up state. That again, I'm not gonna like stop saying do whatever you can to avoid adding to your fatigue through this. Also talk regardless of whether someone's in the room or not. Late in the stretch, like around 4 a.m., of course most people are gone to bed. You may not have that many people unless you have a good substantial follow base. 9 times out of 10 at 4 a.m. you're not gonna have that many people there, and if you do, a lot of those people are gonna come from foreign countries where they're just waking up in the morning, or it may be like 12 hours ahead and they're in the middle of the night and they're coming to see streams, things like that. You may get some of those people, but you just want, regardless of your crowd size, talk, speak, it keeps your mind going. It keeps you from thinking about sleep. You want to distract yourself. It's a good distraction just to just sit there and talk to yourself. Not necessarily to yourself, but like whatever game you're engaging, whatever thoughts you have on a game, just express them loudly. That's also a key tip on how to do streams and get used to talking to people and keeping a dialogue going to the streams. Because one of the things that I dislike about a lot of streams is people who keep long breaks of silences, who only briefly acknowledge the chat here and there, but don't really say much. Don't really, you know, say anything about the game or anything like that. The lulls will kill you in a 24-hour stream, because there's nothing around there but the lull of the game sound. You become accustomed to the rhythm of, you know, motion with the controller, the different sounds that the games have, the dialogue, stuff like that. That all just becomes like that blend of background noise that you normally are used to when you're going to sleep. You want to like make sure to talk and keep your mind active. If you feel like a game is making you tired, switch off as quickly as possible. Find something more exciting. Music is always a good accompanying thing. You know, have some music playing to go with you. Like pick your favorite songs, go through pick a playlist of stuff that you know that you really like. Perhaps that'll get you to start to like hum it, sing it, anything to keep your mind occupied. That's the important thing, because there will be periods during the stream where you may not have that much interaction from the crowd, and you want to be prepared for that. Prepare yourself for that. Anything else that I could think of major? I think that's about the biggest things now. Of course, one of the most important things, if anything, make sure to enjoy yourself. If you're not enjoying yourself, again, all the negatives, the fatigue and stuff like that are just going to crash harder, because you're not going to be in it, and your mind is not going to be able to force you to stay engaged, and your body's not going to be able to pump enough adrenaline if you just is like, man, fuck this, I don't want to do this, I'm tired of it. You know, you want to make sure that you're still enjoying yourself through the whole thing. Other than that, I think that's about it. 14 minutes, that's about good for a tutorial on 24-hour streams. But if you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. If you have any suggestions, I encourage you to leave them in the comment section, as always. Alright, y'all, I'm out of here. This is your boy Black Magus, and I will see you on National Game Day for Extra Life. Deuces.